Hello farmers, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 here on Hutan Pantai. So, previous episode we were in the beginnings of working on these cotton harvesting, and this time we're going to go ahead and try to finish those up and see what else we've got to work on. That one is completed. Collect $10,000. Very nice indeed. That's a lot of white. Oh my. There's another one. There's another one. Maybe we'll hold on to the contract for a little bit since we have the case harvester. Let's see what else we can do here. Oh, looky there. There it is right there. So let's just accept the contract. There we go. Now we're kind of stuck. Let's see. Yeah, that's not too shabby either right there. There's that corn contract. That's a good one. I'd like to have that one. Two sunflower contracts side by side. Alright, well we might do that too if it's side by side. This is the month of contracts. Harvesting anyway. Yeah, very good, very good. Oh, there's that one. Nope, can't do anything until we complete something. Too many contracts already. So we pretty much have to just sit and wait and let this guy finish. I should have waited and did the other one first. But we can't complete this original contract that's the field's already completed on because that's where this harvester came from. We do that, we're big time out of cash. So we'll have to wait until this field gets completed and cashed in, and then we can get the other harvesting going. We might go ahead and do the corn harvesting. Was it sunflowers? Let's see, what was that again? Yeah, so it's sunflowers, sunflowers, right next to each other. Same place, delivery. Oil mill. Yeah, we might just have to go ahead and do that as well. Alright, here we are coming down to the very end of this harvest on this field here. Voila, done. Fired the worker. So we have another 4,000 liters already in here, and we have another field to do. So, let's go ahead and jump over. Let's see if we can do it that way. There we go. So let's go ahead and cash this in here. I'm going to go ahead and rent or lease the spinnery. 500 a day, you bet. Tilt that back and deliver. So which field's it going to do first? Aha. Field 9. That was the original field. Nope. That's the field we just got done with. That's what it was. Yeah, there's field 9 right there. So that's what it went towards, even though most of it was off of this field 34. So we got to go back and get the other bale that's sitting there. And then once we do, we can, it should complete both of those contracts. And then we can go ahead and he'll be running on that one. But we got to keep field 34 contract because that's what has all the cotton that's going to do field 10. So, let's go ahead and get him running on the other field there. Right over hither, which is very nice. Yeah, okay, I did get that. Okay, I thought I missed a spot. So, worker, go. Machine's getting super dirty. Yeah, great. Alright. Alright, let's grab this bale real quick. And there we go. Alright. Transport mode on. Alright. And we'll see you back at the spinnery where hopefully we can get this stuff resolved and be able to call that field harvested. Field 34. Hopefully we don't need what's left in the harvester. That could be a bugger. That means we'd have to wait till field 17 gets finished, or field 10 gets finished. Which is the field it's working on. Goodness me, oh my. Alrighty, here we are. Let's see what this does for us. Alright, field 9 complete. Great. Alright. Oh, I should've... Yeah. Alright. So, leasing spinnery. No leachage. Huh. I guess it went towards field 10. I think that's what it was. Okay. Well, that's fine. Good deal. But those two contracts are done. Let's go ahead and complete field 10. Right here. Field 9, sorry. It's working on field 10. So field 9 can be completed. There we go. Field 9. Collect. 10,000 on that one. Good deal. Alright, and still working on field 10 with the harvester from field 34. Now let's go ahead and get sunflower harvesting started. So the contract's here. Let's go ahead. We can at least get one going. That's the corn one. There we go. That one there. Alright, we're gonna... Let's see, which harvester do we want? We'll go class or Fint. Haha, I like it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do with class. Borrow those items. Just need to go that way. There we go. Alright. Got a long ways to drive in this guy, so we'll go ahead and get this done. Yeah. Probably all in a time lapse. So we'll drive them over here, do the sunflowers, do the other sunflowers, then once we have it ready to go, we'll go ahead and lease the oil mill and go ahead and make sunflower oil out of whatever the excess is. Probably not much. Hopefully it's at least one container of sunflower oil. That'd be very beneficial. But I guess we'll see. Alright, here we go. All right, here we are with our third contract field of cotton. That should complete field 10. And yes, oh, let's see what we've got left over here. 6,000 liters. That's pretty good. That should make us, what, 3? I think it's a 2-to-1 type of issue, so 3 fabric. That would be great. Alright, and we can collect on those 2 contracts. So 6,700 total. And since we're doing both of these sunflower contracts, let's go ahead and activate the other one. Right. Nope. Yep, that's it right there. Okay, so accept the contract. There we go. What's this? The corn one, which is pretty close by, so we're going to borrow those items. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and get the worker going on this sunflower harvest. And we can go ahead and do the corn harvest over there. Alright, let's get this corn harvest going. And then I'm pretty sure we'll be done with the harvesting. I don't know. Whoops. I think what we might do next month is we might go ahead and do the other harvesting contract for the cotton. That's the last field on the map that has cotton in it. If that's still that way next month, then we'll go ahead and do it. But we're up to $38,000 right now. So that's pretty nice. Go ahead and unfold here. And as we turn the corner, we'll go ahead and start unfolding the header. Why do you not work? Oh, just had to lower it. Forgetting, like the sunflower header, it's up that high. Oh goodness, okay. Steering assist, sure, why not? Brilliant. And there we go. So, another contract to go. Alright, here we are coming into the oil mill. Right hither. And we're going to go ahead and do our sneaky sneak and lease the oil mill. And we'll activate the sunflowers. And I'm thinking the canola oil. Yeah. Alright, let's get this dumped. Please don't be the little door. Alright, harvesting field 21, complete. Harvesting field 17, complete. And we had just a smidge over. So we're going to have about 2,000 liters of sunflowers, I think. Don't know if that's even going to get us much. Yeah. So I think total like maybe 2,500, if I remember right. I don't remember if sunflowers is a 2-to-1 or if it's worse than that. So we might get 1 pallet of sunflower oil. That's about $6,000. So add on to the other contracts of what, 3,000 and 3,000, so 12,000 total for the contracts. That's not too bad for a hard day's work. Alright, let me go empty out the harvester and run that back over here. Then I'll probably go ahead and grab my canola oil with this tractor. Might as well use it. And drop that off as well to the oil mill. And we can make some canola oil. And maybe we'll have it in time to sell for... Is it November or December for canola oil? I want to think it's December. So that'll be a little extra bonus as well. We have a lot of things to sell in December. It's a good deal. Gonna move quickly. That's the whole idea here. Without cheating too much. Leasing, okay. Why not? Alright, let's go ahead and do some cruising here. Okay, here we are coming in for our canola from our own harvest. We'll get this turned into some canola oil. Here we go. So, got canola oil processing, and it is, yeah, 2-to-1, so hopefully we'll have 4 pallets of some canola oil. Sunflowers are 2-to-1 also, so good deal. So should have 2 of those, 2.5. Spinnery, yeah, it's 9-to-3, so it's 3-to-1. I think we had over 6,000, so we should be okay. Should have 3 pallets of fabric. Brilliant. The dairy is barely holding on there, processing. Still have quite a few bits of flour to process through, and those are all fine and dandy. So let's go back, checking our last harvest here. There we go. Is that the end of it? Nope. There we go. Be done very soon though. Then we'll definitely be done for October. Guess we can check on our prices and see if the goats ever finished up processing. They still had some milk going, so that is good. Those two are done. We can complete those. So there's 2,300 there and 3,800 there. This one will be 5,600 minus the 800 for leasing. Make sure our dairy is processing. So close, getting so close. So, yeah, let's go ahead, I guess, cash those in real quick. At least the one. We have the one item. Go ahead and wait for this to come in. $14 reverse. That's pretty good. This corn will have to be going to the harbor, and we'll just sell everything there. Oh, you're gonna do a little bit more, are you? Yeah, fooled me. There's a little bit over there as well. I'm guessing that finished the field off over there. Let's go ahead and jump in there real quick. Alright, let's finish this field. Just a few more left here. 8,000 liters. Looks like it should fit into that trailer just fine. And I'm greedy, and so I'm going to go grab these 4 stocks right here that might add 2 more liters. Oh, they're doubled up. Okay. 9 liters. Okay. Alright, well, everything's lining up to do pretty well here. We have 6,000 liters. Okay, I think we're good. Alright. Let me take this over to the harbor, and we will see you there. 34,706 liters. Alright, here we go. You know, I was kind of thinking, I was like, you know, you could hold on to the contract, I guess, till the prices get better, but for corn, that's quite a while. So we'll just go ahead and drop it all here. And there we go. Contract finish. Extra 3,100 on top of the contract. Not too shabby. Alright, let's look at the contract here. Complete. Done. 4,800. There we go. So we're at 52,000. Not too shabby. Full day's work of harvesting. And we're going to get paid. Coming up soon. Let's see. I think we're going to do maybe one more thing and then call it a day. Our truck's here. So we need to go ahead and go back home. Pick up the goats, milk items. Alright. Got us some goat cheese loaded. Let's go get paid for it here. Since there's only one, we'll see where the best price is here. Alright, pull over here. Goat cheese, Goldcrest Valley. Well, it's not really where I want to go. Restaurant. 5312. Alright. To the restaurant. Alrighty, well, I'll just drive on up there, and we'll just see you guys up there at the restaurant. Alright, here we are, pulling in. Restaurant 5308 for goat cheese. Okay. So be it. And it looks like we'll have maybe a couple extra pallets next month. The price will probably drop quite a bit. That's a shame. Just wasn't ready this time around. Alright, well, I think that is finally it for this time. So there was one more thing I was going to look at real quick. This here. I think that's going to be a nice little perk to have, and it's only 15,000. And oh goodness, auto load, yes. Tires, BKT. And let's see here. Left, right, beacons. Okay, both sides. Sure, it's already included. Yeah, so tension belts, yes, no. Well, I guess that's it. I thought it was going to be a little bit taller, but I guess not. Gotta be a baller. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and buy that. Because that's one thing I'm not going to be doing a whole lot in this setup here is loading bales. We're here to make money quick, get as much items as we can, as quickly as we can. So, that is all for now. Hit that like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it very much. We'll catch you next time here on Hutan Pantai.